Good day, Professor. I'm Tanya Haskell. This is my 5 to 8 minute video regarding the um, article, The Body Rituals Among the Nakarima. I went into this article not knowing what Nakarima was, what it meant. So I honestly thought I was reading an article about a ancient tribe and their crazy rituals. It wasn't until I got probably into the third paragraph where we started talking about medicine men and herbalists that I realized, oh, this is us. This is America. They're just talking about regular people. This isn't, some ancient tribe. But I love the wording. It was ridiculously descriptive, and it's like somebody used a thesaurus. But as I read it my mind just simplified everything. So I understood it and realized this was our, they were talking about our daily rituals, how we take care of our bodies, how we worry about teeth and dentists and medicine and cosmetic surgery and all that good stuff. And I thoroughly enjoyed reading it. It was such a contrast, I guess. I actually read it to my husband, and he did think it was an article about an ancient tribe. I had to kind of break it down for him, but anyways, so I liked the article. It was very good. And I guess I wanted to use an example of, because I'm Native American. Native American people, we like to smudge our houses. We use sage and we smudge ourselves every morning in our morning prayers. Maybe not everybody, but it's common practice amongst us on my reservation and the Lakota people. We use sage a lot, and that's one of the morning rituals. I don't live on the reservation now, so that ritual is kind of what I brought into this home that we're building. And my husband is not Native American, so that was kind of an odd thing for him to first come into. And another example of that is in 2020, in the summer of 2020, I walked outside that morning, and there was a dead owl in our yard. For us Lakota people, an owl is a messenger. Not always good, may not be bad, but something is happening. Something is going to happen. So I was afraid. I came in, lit my sage, smudged myself, contacted my family and let them know, this is what I found outside. I don't know what to do with it. But be careful, everybody. Just a warning, be careful. And later on that day, I'd put it on Facebook. Later on that day, a lady I know, she messaged me and asked if she could have the owl because she wanted to use the feathers to make a powwow regalia for her husband. And I was terrified, and she said, just pray for the owl, pray for its purpose, and then put it in a trash bag and put it in your freezer. I go and I call my husband and let him know this is what I'm going to be doing outside. Got my shell, I got my sage, and I got my eagle feather. So, if you get any strange calls from the neighbors, or anybody goes by and sees me doing something weird, I'm not practicing witchcraft in the yard. I'm going to go take care of this owl. And I did get some kind of double looks as people drove by down our street while I'm out, smudging this big owl. And I think that's kind of it's kind of what we talk about when we talk about intercultural communication or intercultural rituals that can be seen differently. You know, way back when, you know, Europeans were afraid of our culture and they banned us from, I mean, we were not allowed to practice our culture. Our culture was practically, you know, our people were practically killed off. The culture was completely gone. In I think 1978, the Native American Religious Freedom Act really took a step towards us coming back from that genocide and healing our culture, healing ourselves, healing the generational trauma. In Andrea Smith wrote an article called Boarding School Abuse, Human Rights, and Reparations. And in that article, she quotes Richard Pratt, his famous quote of killing the Indian to save the man. And that was the general consensus of who we were. We were savages as seen outside, you know, from an outsider coming into our country. But we weren't. We were very civilized. We had civilized language. We had a civilized habits. We had civilized culture. It was just different. And I think we are coming back from that, slowly realizing our generational trauma that we keep continually passing down, and we're starting to heal. I mean, it's not going to heal during my generation, may not even in my daughter's, but hopefully in my granddaughter's time, we will have our culture and our language and, you know, that family bond back, and we'll heal as a people. And that's what I love, that we're learning from history, not to repeat or let these bad things happen anymore, and kind of heal ourselves so that we can become a great nation that we once were. And now we're more of a global community where everybody's tired of war, everybody's tired of, you know, bickering over religion and really accepting people. I mean, I hope we are starting to really accept people and their different, you know, different cultures. Even amongst Native American tribes, we have different rituals and different cultures. I mean, and just like me saying that an owl is a messenger in the Muskogee tribe, they can't even look at an owl. I could look at the owl, because, you know, but in their tribe, they don't look at the owl. Not in the eyes, according to Reservation Dogs on FX. But yeah, that I love this article, and I liked it. I liked the way it really did break down the American culture into something that sounded very primitive. And I think I could relate to it. I mean, it resonated because I come from an ancient culture. So, I mean, we all do, but but anyway, I like the article. I got a lot out of it. I enjoyed the read, and I hope you like my video. Thank you.